And again, y'all, Kappi has decided to come right into the camera to get this one started here. Extreme Kappi close-up. Do you like these football boxes, buddy? Is that where we're going here? So, yeah. All right. Well, got a lot of randomness here tonight. And, of course, Kappi is here with us, as always, right? As we go through and open these things, hanging out on the table. Let's see if he stays, because you know the rules around here. When Kappi sniffs them and things like that, they're usually all right. So what do I got this time? A whole bunch of randomness that I found at various stores around the Muncie, Indiana area, both last week and today. These I got last week, I believe, in Anderson or Muncie, one of them, but maybe both. Elite box from 2025 football, Score 2025 football. So we'll do those last. Let's do these first. We've been doing these every rip here recently as the appetizer pack because they've been hitting, right? So Kappi just ran away. That's not a good sign. We'll start with that, the 25 Donruss Fat Pack. This was the last one on the shelf. This is hoping for last ball mojo, right? With these 2024 holidays. We at least know we're going to get a Santa hat or something out of there. And then I was in a random Dollar General today. And I don't go in Dollar Generals that often. And these are what they had. Another MJ Holdings products featuring a whole bunch of 2023 packs, right? They're all either 2023 Update or 2023 Big League, as you can see in there. And there are some other cards. Now, my daughter in the past, when we had opened other things like this from MJ Holdings, she had got, a numbered card out of something like that. So, Mother's Day out of 50. So let's see if we can find anything out of them. But we're as always starting with these, and these things will get mixed into the Etsy shop product eventually. Well, the football will come first. I got a whole pile of football that I'm starting to sort on right there to get things moving and get those packs updated very, very soon. But let's see if we can get something fun again out of one of these fat packs. Rocker, who we pull every time. Ryan Braun, the Moose. This is Bert Campaneris. Sammy Sosa. Billy Martin is hiding the red, white, and blue of Nolan Ryan. That's nice. Of course, it is Donruss, right? No logos, no nothing like that. But red, white, and blue. We got another red something in there. Alex Gordon. There's Jim Palmer still doing Orioles games on their TV side. Let's put those right there. We can still see them. And let's put the Nolan Ryan over here. Mattingly. Jimmy Rollins. Every which way are these going? Jeff Bagwell. Yachty is hiding a rated prospect of Ryan Sloan. Red, white, and blue. Ryan Sloan from Seattle. With Spencer Arrighetti behind him in the optic. That is Francona. Colt Keith. Iriarte, something like that. Jimmy Leland. Carlos Beltran we pulled last time. Here is Sebastian Walcott in the green. Ooh, that one's numbered. I guess the little shimmer box design on it there makes it numbered. So for the Rangers, Sebastian Walcott, 115 of 149. Sebastian Walcott. Is he any good, Rangers fans? Is he a up-and-coming prospect? Walters. That is Tim Hudson, really? Ortiz. Willie Stargell. Some different names I normally see. Darren Baker, Dusty Baker's son. That is Ethan Anderson for the Orioles. Hagen Smith. Brady House. And Susana, both Nationals, to end the pack. So I kind of wonder, I don't know how big this set is. I kind of wonder if I actually took the time and figured it out and seen if, how close we got. Maybe it says on the pack, I don't know. But, how close would we have got to the set had I had not spread these out amongst the teams already so that when I do an update, they're ready to go. Now, these are $4.50 at Dollar General. So they're going to have just, it says three card packs and 3 assorted cards, right? So they don't have 3 cards in the pack, right? They're either 4 or 5, usually out of those dollar store packs. But 3 assorted cards. Let's see what they are to start. They're 24s. They are all, I thought they were all Houston for a minute. Javier, Logan Webb, and James Outman's Cup card. And they are team cards. This seems to be the norm for these sorts of things anymore, that they're all the team cards. So 2 updates and a big league. At a big league, you might find the silver card Out of update, you have to get like super lucky, I guess. India, there's a silver card of Max Meyer for the Marlins. Ryu and Mancini. Not expecting much out of these for $4.50, but I grabbed them just because, like I said, I don't go into Dollar General, especially that one, very often. Sort of like northeast of Muncie after I played golf, after I taught for the first time today. But you know what it's like the first day. You do the syllabus, you say hello, and you leave, right? So I was able to get out and play a little golf afterwards and go from there. Bradley rookie, Weimer, and Josh Jung's rookie debut. Not bad on that. But these 2023 cards, man, they are printed to the moon. DeGrom. Rangers have kind of fallen off here in the last week or two. Garrett, they look like they might have been making a little run, but they didn't get there. There's Volpe's debut, so that's not bad. Let's set that down. I mean, that and Young from a dollar store packs. Can't really argue and complain. Englert. I like that name. Englert. But MJ Holdings get me coming and going, right? That's what they always seem to do. But hey, I like these mystery packs. We know that by now. And then I make my own mystery packs for you guys to buy just of your favorite teams. Appreciate everybody like, subscribe, and jumped on here recently too. Had a nice little surge after the last Walgreens rip there. So let's see what we find this time around. Abreu, Perdomo, and Alex Call. More team set cards. It's pretty weird that they mixed the teams and how they did that this time. Somebody to sit there and open a bunch of team sets and then mix them up. Kappi ran away. That's not a good sign about the other things. Bueller, Hoskins. Got another silver. Corbin Burns. And Heaney. So the silver's just a parallel. It's nothing, you know. Big League was, you know, designed for kids and that sort of thing. It's nice to find the mascot cards they used to have. I don't know if they were in 23. They were in older ones. Corbin, Anderson, Barnes, Ryu, and Bellinger. So no rookie. Oh, there was a rookie. Anderson was a rookie, but Bellinger there. Maybe a hot free agent this year, or the Yankees throw some money at him to keep him. Interesting to find out. Danny Mendick for the Mets. Bummer. Riley Adams, Rogers, and Williamson rookie card. So there's not many, I mean, other than these rookie debuts like that, I don't know what there is to find in 23. Not much. I mean, it's not compared to the previous years or last year, right, where you at least had a lot more. And more team set cards. More team set cards. Kevin Gausman, Alvarez. Did I get the Mets team set? I think I did, but we'll set that aside anyway with Gallegos behind him. I think I got that. I think I have that Alvarez, but I'll check. And we'll find out. As we're hitting the real stretch run, what do we got about? The third football game's coming out here for preseason soon. And then we'll start ticking the clock. We're about 2 weeks or so from, it's Diaz. Do I have that? There's 2 weeks or so from opening day football when the Eagles will probably demolish my Cowboys, unfortunately. Again, I've said it many times. No hope for my Cowboys this year. I have no expectations. No idea what the hell they're doing. Then Corbin Carroll's rookie debut. That's probably the best card we could find, maybe. Without finding a numbered card or something like that. It's Pache. But I think those three rookies are about as good as you can do. But, I mean, temper your expectations for $4.50, and you know you're getting these 2023 packs. McCann, Sosa, Rosario, Alvarado, and Varland. And if they're putting team set cards in there, you're definitely not finding, you know, anything funny or numbered or anything like that. And I'm sorry, I caught the tripod when that ripped. I thought that would rip a lot easier than that. So I woke you up. Hello. Oh, my daughter will be happy too. She loves these things for some reason. But she'll be happy to see that when she comes home from school. Here we go. Sorry about the little explosion there. But Zach Gallen, Shanuel Ramirez, Green, Alvarez, Will Smith, Relic, rookie, Nito, Classe. What's going on with him? Is he ever going to pitch again? Is he ever going to play again? Probably not, from what I understand. Blanco, Shohei, Muncy, Williams, Keith, rookie, Pena. There's Yamamoto's rookie. Not bad. I'm going to set that down. Stephen Kwan. How about Ellie behind him there? I pulled a lot of these Ellie holiday rookies. Sheets, Casas, however you pronounce it, Suzuki, Abbott, Scooble, Bobby Witt. Should be getting close to where you got to start watching for the other things. But here's the inserts, the sort of holiday tree inserts. Paris, Yoshida, and Reagan's. Reagan's is blue. Is that numbered or anything? No. It's just blue. Just blue to be blue. Is Dominguez, though, in the insert. Matsui, Langford, and it's the elf card, the hidden elf card here. So was he wearing anything? Matsui got something on there. Because the number is different in the back, right? Yeah, it's a different number. So apparently I'm missing something. And that's a 156, right? Or 155. So if you can see what I'm missing there, let me know. Because there's something maybe on that. Oh, he's got antlers. That's what it is. See him up here? The light hits it right. He's got it coming out of his hat. That one's hard to see, but he's got antlers. So Yuki Matsui, rookie with antlers. But here's Wyatt Langford with a hidden elf. See that there? Down here on the T. Nice hidden elf variation, HE1. Julian, Trey Turner, Woo, he's having a nice year. Newt Bar, here's Langford's base rookie. We'll put that with us. Hidden elf rookie over here. Lindor, McNeil. I'm pretty sure I've got both of them. As many of these as I've opened, but I'm going to double check. Seager, Young again, his cup cards. Springer, Kim, Hayes, you coming back, buddy? Encarnacion Strand, Baroa, Abreu, Matt Olson, Canario, Naylor, Colt Keith again, Perez, Jackson Merrill. So we did all right with the rookies, didn't we? Bichette, DeGrom, Kirby, and Wynn. I think we did all right. I have to look that Langford up. Some of those hidden elves have kind of sneaky value to them. So before I go sticking that in a pack, I'll look that one up. All right, so what are we guaranteed out of here? We should be hitting something. I believe we get one numbered card per blaster, something like that on average. 90 cards in here. We're looking for a signatures green. So yeah, one number exclusive parallel per box on average. So let's see what we get out of this. Then we'll open the Elite. The Elite's new to me, at least, right? This is the third time I've opened Score, right? The other two, I opened a hobby box a little while back. I'll link to that somewhere up here. And I opened another one that was sort of drowned out, that video, because that was the one I pulled the Clemens autograph, I think, out of the appetizer pack. Felton, Scatabo. Kind of like him for the Giants this year. Membu, Johnson, and I got something backwards already. It is zoned in, and it's a little napkin relic here. Little blue relic for Derwin James of the Chargers. Derwin James, not numbered, just zoned in. Derwin James. Interesting design, the little, reverse Star Wars the way it's kind of the lettering there. Bo Nix is backwards. Ooh, a nice silver numbered Bo Nix. Nice pack. 55 of 299, if that'll hit there. Can the light get it? 55 of 299. Nice silver chrome-ish kind of thing. It's Score, it's not chrome, but nice design there. Is that what you like, buddy? He has decided to camp out over there on the sofa rather than anything else. So, Hunter, Anthony Richardson, who will not be starting for the Colts. Brian Thomas, Don Mikowski, McFadden, Bruschi, Sertan, McBride, Spears. So a nice start. Very nice start. With the relic and the numbered card in the first pack. Stick around, see if we find anything else. Bond, Watts. Weird they put all the rookies on the front this time. Jamar Chase in the green parallel. Here is Van Ginkel. Earl Campbell, the Tyler Rose. How about league leaders with Brandon Aubrey for my PC? 65-yard field goal. Though that dude for Jacksonville, right? He's got some company now that made that 70-yard field goal in the preseason there. 70-yard field goal? Remember when Sebastian Janikowski lined up to do that and everybody's like, oh my God, that will never happen. And now it's just happening. I mean, like, yeah, whatever, 70 yards. I don't know if it's by that yet. But I'm sure the NFL will screw with the kicking ball or something to change that, won't they? It's Travis Hunter's rookie, speaking of Jacksonville. Arguably the best rookie card we can get out of this, at least right now. Let's see what happens in the season. Woody Marks. Here we got Ward for the Colts down the street here. Neighbors and throwbacks. Oh, I like that. The old 1990 design. Mason Graham. League leaders there is Jamar Gibbs. Touchdowns. Jarrett. Turpentine. Karlaftis. Ridley. Taylor. Diggs. And Darnold. So they airbrushed Darnold into the Seahawks, but they didn't airbrush Diggs into the Patriots. I guess timing maybe mattered. I don't know. These will go right in, though. These will be right in the football packs when I get everything sorted. I got those boxes I showed earlier on the table. I got another box over here on the floor. I probably will get a little bit more as well. Speaking of the rookie that you want, Cam Ward, right, the #1 draft pick. So his rookie card. Williams, Giddens, Hampton, Cooper Kupp. They airbrushed him in, right, to Seattle. Dijon, Metcalf, and the throwbacks. We went over Metcalf and that throwbacks before. The base card actually airbrushed him. McCarthy, Billy Sims, Hopkins, Shaheed, that Barner, Shakir, and Ladd McConkey. Oops, wrong pile. 2 more out of this, and then we'll see what that Elite has to offer. I've seen mixed things about Elite, right? Score is Score, right? You know what you're getting with Score. These have not changed other than the design a little bit. But Will Howard's rookie there, and Will Howard behind him. So both Will Howard cards. Josh Jacobs in the throwback. Ibuka for Tampa Bay in that old design. Burns. Jimmy Smith. Haven't seen that in a while. Jimmy Smith. Maybe the best receiver the Jaguars have had. Right? Brock Purdy there. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts for football season? Did your fantasy draft yet? Mine is next week. Next Tuesday, I believe. Jackson Dart. Is he going to start? Did not mean to rhyme, but there we go. Irsay, Prather. So all the hits, of course, in that one pack. Kirby Joseph, Falk, Garrett Wilson. Did not sneak another one there. I got a few different neighbors inserts, didn't I? Hendrickson, Kelsey, and Sanders, Carter to finish out. No Cowboys for my PC other than Turpin and that Aubrey there. So, oh well. See what we get out of this. Only 24 cards in here, so this one should be pretty quick. And we'll call it another video. So if you made it this far, we do these sorts of retail rips, you know, pretty regularly. I'll be doing more shorts as well. I've got all the baseball shorts still lined up to come out slowly here over the next couple weeks as I'm doing the football stuff. And we will do other things as well as we find them, right? Maybe I'll do a live stream as I'm sorting. Right, it's the last pack. Well, there it is. It's supposed to come out. Here's some things we can find. 100-card base set. Not a big set. But if you want to freeze on that, you can see what you get or could get. And it doesn't really give us odds. So, the packs. Yeah, good luck with that. Holy cow. All right. Donruss Elite. And not a bad design for Elite. Kind of shiny. You know, they airbrush out everything around the person, right? But Urlacher. Justin Herbert. Every which way. Myles Garrett. And we got a green of Jackson Smith and Jigba. Not numbered, just green. Field Vision. So now we see why Kappi stayed away, at least so far. I mean, we did get a nice numbered card there. Bo Nix isn't anything to complain about. Anybody want a kid reporter? There you go. Roma Dunzier. There is Connor. Taysom Hill. And another green. Here's our other hit to 999. Not exactly a low-numbered hit, but a hit nonetheless. Nice and, I like how it catches the color there. The background, the shimmer on it, the pop. But 377 of 999 for Puka Nacua. But, Puka is, now the number one guy there for the Rams. So see how he plays out without Cooper Kupp lined up on the other side. Puka Nacua. 4 left. Let's see if we find anything else. I don't know if we were guaranteed that per box or not. I didn't read that closely on there. But it would 999 figures it might be. Portis. Josh Allen. Brian Burns in the sort of green bubble pop. And not numbered, right? And then another Peyton Manning. Tidal Waves. That was Bo Nix. Saw the Broncos. But Tidal Waves. Peyton Manning as a Bronco. It's a nice insert. I like that design. I didn't put it down just because it's so busy down here already. There's Irvin for my PC. That's a surprising one. Michael Irvin back in modern cards. Golden Tate. Phil Simms, really? I heard he's going some college games from NBC this year. And that Quinshawn Judkins in the bubble pop. Quinshawn Judkins. Let's get my PC pile out of the way. This one feels thicker. I'm going to leave that one for last. I might just be feeling things. But this one also opened very easily. Of course, it might be thicker because this damn thing's in there. If it's in the other one, too. Another kid reporter. Dallas Turner. Joe Mixon, who I believe is hurt right now. Eric Dickerson. And Abdul Carter. So we got 2 of the Giants. I know some of our fans out there, and Dwight are one of our members, right? Our only member, at least right now. You can still be a member of the channel. No, he's a big Giants fan. He'll like seeing those in the Giants packs. All right, so this does feel thicker. There is something thicker in the middle there. You can kind of see it. So let's pull Xavier Worthy over here first. Running on full throttle in the green. Xavier Worthy. Whoops. Caleb Williams. Then Brian Burns again. And then what is this? This a patch of some kind? Numbers game it is. And it's a numbered patch. Okay. Not bad. Jackson Smith and Jigba again. 526 of 599. Zoom on that there. But another little napkin relic. So 2 relics in one box? For a retail box? That's not bad. I don't remember what I paid for it. I mean, because I bought it last week. But that ain't bad at all. I remember last time I got 2 relics out of the same thing. We've got 2 autographs a few times, right? But 2 relics, that's something different. So, Kappi, that wasn't a bad box, right? I mean, maybe that's why you sniffed it at the beginning. Now I get it. Okay. We got some nice stuff. We got, some good things out of that holiday box, right? Nice Dominguez there. You have to look up this Langford. That might be an eBay card. But everything else should wind up in Etsy packs eventually. The baseball will be a while, but, the football will be very soon. I imagine these are probably going to wind up in those as well. So, not a bad haul, right, buddy? No, not at all. Yeah. It's your favorite place. You love your blankets, don't you? Yeah. He'll hang out here while I start sorting the cards after this, because that's what we do. If he's not hanging out under my feet, he'll hang out up here on the blankets and just chill out. He likes the blankets too, right? Because if he's warm, the air conditioning will hit him. Right? Or if it's cold, the heat will hit him right here. So, all right. Well, we'll catch you all next time, and we appreciate everybody watching and hanging out with us, and we'll see what we can find. Thanks again.